that if His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Mayor Fubara, was suspended on the issue of state of emergency. We are also aware that we have one of those persons that is in the presidential cabinet, which is also the FCT Minister, with Barrister Nyesom Wike, who happens to be the collaborator or the one orchestrating most of these crimes that is going on in Rivers State. We want to ask, why is it that the Minister of FCT or the FCT Minister wasn't suspended, knowing very well that he is the architect of whatever is going on in Rivers State? We are aware that the FCT Minister, in his wisdom, does not mean well for Rivers State. We know what Rivers State suffered under the former FCT Minister when he was the governor of Rivers State. We are aware of what we suffered, the hardship, the 5,000 job opportunity that Rivers State was promised by the former governor of Rivers State. We do not see the light of the day. He went further to propose a 4,000 job opportunity at the cassava processing farm in Tubey, entire local government of Rivers State, and commission it with the assurance that there will be 4,000 job opportunity, which do not see the light of the day. As we speak, the sole administrator that has just been appointed by the president has visited the State Assembly. That was also said or asked or directed that it was not under completion or under construction. Now, considering the fact that the State Assembly is near completion, just like the minister told the president that the State House of Assembly was not anyway, it was not in construction by the minister. Now that the sole administrator has confirmed that this place is under near completion, can we now request that the governor should be reinstated, considering the fact that most of the reasons that was given by the president to declare a state of emergency, that there was shooting in Rivers State, and that the governor was not actually constructing the State of Assembly that was actually demolished. Now that we have confirmed that this State of Assembly is near completion and that there's no shooting in Rivers State, which was the reason the president declared a state of emergency, can we now reinstate our governor of Rivers State, Fubara? Can we now call for Mr. President to reinstate our governor? We condemned so far entirely the declaration of state of emergency, and we do not see the reason or see the need for the declaration of state of emergency in Rivers State. We are not in support of the state of emergency in Rivers State. So we ask that the sole administrator currently, with the level of development you have achieved, or the level of development you've witnessed so far, with what we are told, or what you were told by Nyesom Wike, the FCT Minister, that there was no peace in Rivers State, considering that the fact that there is calmness in Rivers State and there is peace in Rivers State, can you now resign your position as a sole administrator and go back to establish and build and live on the fact that you have built a good legacy for yourself? At this point, we want to say that the South Youth Initiative, under my leadership and my humble self, will not and will never welcome the sole administrator, and we don't appreciate it, we don't welcome it. We condemn it totally, and we condemn the state of emergency. We want to, at the same time, call the attention of Mr. President to what is going on in Osun State. If you declare a state of emergency in Rivers State, what happened to Osun State right now? That there is coffee. There's no coffee in Rivers State. We never have shooting in Rivers State. We don't have coffee in this state. So why did you declare state of emergency? Mr. President, if you have declared state of emergency in Rivers State, we urge you as Rivers youth, as Niger Delta youth, as South youth, to go further and declare a state of emergency in Osun State. If what you did was justifiable by your action, you have decided to go against the Constitution, you have refused to respect the Constitution. Ever since you became the president, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has never respected the Constitution. So at this point in time, in as much as the president of declared state of emergency, we want the president to declare state of emergency in Osun State based on the conflict that is ongoing. Thank you.
Tobin James is my name, Secretary, River State Ethnic Youth Leaders Coalition. I want to basically speak on the National Assembly. It is a shame to our fathers, our brothers, and our mothers in the National Assembly that you can use ordinary voice vote to say that you like what the president did, knowing fully well that you did not reach the constitutional requirement of 2/3. And as alleged, after collecting $10,000, as alleged, we are ashamed as your children to call you our fathers in the National Assembly. We want to, as a matter of fact, ask you to revisit your conscience and look into what you have done, knowing fully well that we are the next generation, the future leaders. You have children. We, as your children, If you are still alive and you saw us doing what you are doing today, how will you feel? Mr. President, we want to say, please reverse this state of emergency as fast as possible for the interest of Rivers people and for the interest of the next generation to come. Because power, we believe, corrupt. Absolute power, corrupt absolutely. Thank you, and God bless you.